I guess it's pretty obvious what would happen, Doctor, if something was to leak out of the facility into various communities.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'd probably expect major impact, almost similar to what's happening in India at the moment, given the very high rates of comorbid illness in the Indigenous communities, very high rates of diabetes, chest disease, heart disease. So the Indigenous population is very vulnerable. And as yet, a lot of them are not vaccinated to protect them against the virus.
For those that aren't aware of its geography, its location, Doctor, I mean, how far is it? How close is Howard Springs to the Indigenous populations and communities?
Well, Peter, the Howard Springs is about 35 k's away from Darwin. It's an old workers' camp for the Impex gas plant that was developed a couple of years ago. The actual environment itself is reasonably well contained, and I mean most people are contained within the Howard Springs Centre. There are a few local Indigenous communities that are quite close geographically, but they're sort of small camps. But given the fact that often the Indigenous community is very mobile in terms of travelling around the territory, there's potential, I suppose, to get out from those small camps to the bigger Indigenous communities.